Hello, and welcome to Friday, December the 13th. Friday the 13th. Woo! Scary. So, it's officially my first free weekend. Now that I'm only working one job. I think I told you guys earlier, I put in an application for a job at the local campus, just kind of a dishwasher job at this, the food area, whatever. Haven't heard back from them yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know. But I've definitely been enjoying my week only working one job for now. So going into my weekend, I was able to come home, put on pajamas, and give up for today, at least. Mom's going to be here Sunday. She wants to go to the local flea market, do some Christmas shopping, and out of the blue, Thomas, that's not your name, hon, Thomas, TH2 Thomas, messaged me. And he might have messaged me around this time last year, too. I don't know, because when my computer crashed, he was the one that came over and, fixed it or tried to get the stuff off my old hard drive and whatever. And I've had his laptop and shit sitting down there since, last year or earlier this year or whatever. But he messaged me and, asked if he could come get his stuff and try one last time to, get stuff off of my hard drive. My hard drive that crashed. So he's going to be here Saturday. So it's not going to be quite as free of a weekend as I thought, I already knew Mom was planning on coming down because she kind of still wants to go to Sedalia, but I guess she's just going to come down Sunday and we're going to go to the local flea market. Those were the days, Yes, and I'm sorry you can't go. Poor Minx. Poor Miss Minx. I'm giving someone else attention other than her. This is unacceptable. I'll tell you. When I was here asleep for hours and hours on end, ma'am, she wanted nothing to do with me. She's over there on the other end of the couch, just, snoozing herself. But when I'm awake, and I was like, you gotta get up and pee and whatever. And I was like, that's when she's like, oh, let me snuggle in your lap, because you're awake. Yeah, ma'am. And that's what I was. I was asleep. I came in, I had some fruit snacks. I apparently ate one bag of them, because here's 2 bags of fruit snacks. I've got my peach crush here, and as you can see, not even opened. I crashed out before I, before I could, accomplish any of that. I did accomplish one bag of gummies, but that was not like special gummies. Not like Besame gummies. No, not those. I'm high on life, man. So, and methamphetamines. But yeah, another story for a different day. But yeah, so I crashed out here, just enjoying the weekend. The start of the weekend, anyway. Just relaxing, resting, relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. Whatever. But now I have a question to answer. So let's see what Friday the 13th, if they give us a good question on Friday the 13th. Nope. What is your favorite thing to keep you warm? That's my question for today. I thought maybe since it's Friday the 13th, maybe they would have an on-brand question, but no. It's technically still on-brand. It's winter. It's December. I guess they didn't know. It is a 5-day calendar, so not every year is going to be Friday the 13th, I suppose. So it just happened. And this was one of them. So, the next 4 years when I'm supposed to fill this out, my answers are going to be the same, no matter what. So I'm not filling this out for 5 years. I'm not going to do this for 5 years. life's pretty monotonous. It just kind of goes on and on and on, you know? Unless, you know, you have a health scare or something. You know, that's different, I suppose. But anyway, favorite thing to keep me warm. Well, I don't... I think I'm fairly warm-blooded anyway, as it is. But now, taking the Eliquis, speaking of, you know, health scares, I think because my blood is a little thinner, I do get colder a little bit more than I did before. You know? So I do have this Snuggie here, my pirate themed Snuggie that I got on discount, and that's probably why she's over here. She loves this fucking thing. She's like, you got the cover. You got the cover. It's a Snuggie. See? Snuggie. It's official. It's official Snuggie. I found this down at the Lake of the Ozarks, actually, at Bagnell Dam. There's this you know, old-timey, like it's one of the fixtures that's been there on Bagnell Dam for like decades. It's called Dog Patch. It's like this. It's basically a souvenir shop, tourist shop. You know, it's got T-shirts and different stuff. I always have to go in there because they have the lady. The fortune teller, and you get this little card, and she'll, you know, she goes back and forth, and then she gives you a card, whatever, and it makes it look like she's breathing, her chest goes up and down, you know, whatever. So it's very kitschy, it's very, I guess it's very Ozarks, you know. It's one of the last remaining, like, things that has been there for a very long time. There's not that much of that anymore. But it even looks like they finally tore down the two-bit town and all that stuff. I got footage of it on one of my videos, and actually somebody used it in an article about, you know, things in Missouri that aren't here anymore, you know, or have, well, at least at that point, maybe it had just closed, they hadn't torn it down. But last time I looked at a picture of Bagnell Dam, I believe, because there used to be, like, I think it was the Rebel Arcade that was over there by the batting cages and stuff. I don't know why I'm asking you. You may or may not know, depending. There's a giant, I think maybe the giant Indian was still there, but, like, nothing behind him was still there. I can't remember. Maybe we looked it up on Google Images or Google Maps or something. I don't know. But yes, I got this you know, this pirate Snuggie down there, and Mom loves it too. When she's here, that's her cover. So if I get cold, because, you know, I'll throw it over me, and of course, you know, it has the arms, so I can like still, you know, eat food when I don't pass out on the couch. But that keeps me nice and warm. And you too, sometimes. When you snuggle up. When I'm awake. I also bought this, it was for Halloween this year. It's over here, still in the bag actually. But, so I haven't utilized it yet. But it's, you know, another one of those throw covers, whatever, and it was for Halloween. And I bought it when it was like, I think I bought it when it was maybe only 25% off, and then we still had a couple left when they went 50% off, so I was a little disappointed, but at least I still got it for a discount. It's like a ghost. It's like a kind of a shiny rainbow ghost cover. So Minxie hasn't even experienced this one yet because, you know, it's still on the. I think I ripped this off because it was in the back. They had them on an end cap, and okay, bye. You know, they kept slowly dwindling down to where I think we only had like 4 of these left. 4 of the you know, the ooh shiny. You know me and shiny. If you've ever watched anything about my movie collection and shiny slipcovers, man, they get me every time. But of course, that's, you know, that's supposed to be an example of what the ooh look like. But yeah, I think there was only like 4 of them on that end cap or whatever. So I was like, because they kind of kept getting pushed to the back, and I was like, I don't want to not, you know, I don't want to miss out on it. So I believe I just ripped off the thing to get it to come down. So it's nice and soft, and it has like shiny ghosts on it. So that's also cool. Should I ever, you know, utilize such a thing? But maybe not. So, but yeah. So those are probably, I guess, my favorite things to keep me warm. Though, like I said, I do tend to use the Snuggie a little bit more, since it's like, you know, it has the armholes, so that I can cover all the way up and still, like, you know, before I would always just have the cover over me, and, you know, like my remote or whatever, I would just have it under the covers with me, so that way, like, and I would like push the, you know, because you get familiar with your remote, whatever, so it's kind of like you can just like push the buttons to through the cover, you know. Of course, now, you know, I have my laptop hooked up to my TV, and I use more my mouse than a remote, you know. But it's like I like, you know, having the armholes to like still grab things and whatever, and like grab my drink should I decide to open it up, or my fruit snacks or whatever. So probably my little pirate Snuggie, and I got it on discount. I can't remember how much I ended up paying for it. I had the box. I still had the box somewhere, because I thought I'd never seen one like that before, and I was like, if it ever becomes like a collector's item or something, like, you know, the collector in me is like, I wanna, you know, I wanna I wanna have the original packaging. So it may still be around here somewhere. I don't know. I just had to buy stamps this morning because I'm pretty sure I still had a few forever stamps left. Where they are, I don't know. You know, because I had to mail something. You know, ridiculous. It was something about student loans, and you know, you have to send in the paperwork. You can't just submit it through the internet because it's not 2024 or some bullshit. You know, I don't know. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I know I have things around here, but, you know, I've lived in this apartment for what, 4 or 5 years now, something like that. Maybe did I figure out? I don't know. A lot of this shit is just sitting where it got set down when I moved in, and it's kind of like, I'll deal with that someday later. It's just like I have Christmas decorating to do for the windows, and haven't done that yet either, but maybe today, we shall see. But other than that, I do have the advent calendar that's all the way over there. I'm not going to reach for it right now. When I threw the ghost cover over there, it kind of knocked it on the, you know, further down the couch, away from me. I do have the advent calendar video to do, so I will do that here in a minute, I guess. You know, yeah. And I'll see you for what I see you.